Hey guys, TinessaNicole here for another Meatless Monday. I'm so excited. Some people call it Motivational Monday. Some people call it Money Monday. Some people even call it Management Monday, but not over here. No. I call it Meatless Monday. I can't wait to see you in the kitchen. Let's go. So let's get started with this vegan chicken pot pie recipe. This is one of my family's favorite recipes. It's so good that I typically make 2 at a time. So if you wanted to only make 1 pie, then you would just half the recipe. But this recipe is for 2. So we're starting with 2 baking potatoes, and I cut them into bite-sized pieces. And it's just a rustic chop because, this is more of a rustic recipe. So then I have a stick of butter, melt that into a big pan. I pour the chopped potatoes in there. I love tarragon, so I put a teaspoon of tarragon in there, along with a tablespoon of the Creole seasoning. I love that stuff. I also am going to add in a bag of corn and also a bag of peas and carrots. And all of this is the filling for the pot pie. We're going to mix those all around, and then I'm going to take this mixture. You know what I forgot? I forgot to tell you guys, it is chicken pot pie, right? So I use the Gardein vegan chicken strips. I cut those into bite-sized pieces and then incorporate those with the other mixture of the vegetables and the potatoes. Then I take those out of the pan, add another stick of butter and a 1/4 cup to a 1/2 cup of flour. And you want to just let the flour get brown. It's going to take probably about 5 minutes for that to happen. But once it starts to get brown, I add in 4 cups of milk. And so I cook that down until it starts to get thick, like a gravy consistency, which is what you see here. So I'm going to add the other 2 cups, and that's what I'm doing now, and stirring it all around. Now remember the vegetable mixture with the chicken I put in a big bowl, and I added 1/4 cup of flour into that as well. And then I'm going to pour over the liquid mixture and mix it all together. After we mix that, I'm going to take 2 9-inch pie pans. And if you have a great pie crust recipe, feel free to do that. On this day, I was making a few different freezer meals, and so I just bought the double pack of Pillsbury pie crust, and so there's 2 in each pack, so I bought 2 of those. So you're going to lay a pie crust down in each of the 9-inch pie crust pans or pie pans, and then you're going to put half of the pot pie mixture into one and the other half into the other pan. Then you're going to cover it with the other pie crust that was left in your box or in your package. You can fork the edges, or you can pinch the edges. This is Sweet AmiraCole's little hands, and so she tried a couple different ways with it, but you can pinch it or fork it. It's totally up to you, as long as you seal the 2 together. And then what I like to do is cut a X or a cross, depending which way your pie is sitting, into the pie crust, and it allows the air to escape when you cook it. So I'm not going to show the cooked process because I put these in the freezer, but once you cook these, whether it's before you freeze it, then you would bake it for about 45 minutes on 350. If you froze it first and then baked it, and you baked it from the frozen state, you're going to cook it for about 1.5 hours. These are the 2 complete chicken pot pies. I hope you enjoy this recipe. This is one of my family's favorites. If you made this recipe, please let me know. You can also find me on Instagram at TinessaNicole. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Hey guys, so we're back from the kitchen, If you create that recipe, please, please, please share it with me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on YouTube at TinessaNicole, even on Twitter. So I can't wait to see you next week for another Meatless Monday. I've got a couple of good things in store